I believe either of the facilities meet the definition of bed and breakfast under the current Delphi zoning ordinance, which we recently passed. And I would ask for your support of Resolution 2017-8, so we may provide language regarding these facilities within the city of Delphi.
Does this mean guest houses too?
I think that's something that the area planning commission could consider getting back to us. I think if you have any ideas on how to expand the scope of this beyond Airbnb, maybe talking to Doug Wagner, letting him know your thoughts, so that we can include that language.
No, that's what I'm saying is, does this affect what we're doing here on this ordinance? Does it affect, I'm not talking about bed and breakfast, I'm talking about guest houses that people come in and rent that have a stove, refrigerator, a microwave, TV and stuff like that, versus them offering a bed and breakfast.
I think that's a language we need to understand, because the Airbnb type of facility, I guess, is somewhat of a mix between a traditional bed and breakfast and just renting out rooms. It's traditionally done on a 6-month or 12-month lease, except the Airbnb is only done for a certain period of days.
Yeah.
So I think the language would include some sort of time frame, that if they rent the room for 1 day to 2 weeks, I'm just throwing out lengths of time, that it falls within the Airbnb. If it's beyond 2 weeks or a month, then it is your normal rental, and it would still be classified as a single-family residence or a multi-family residence. But I haven't done enough research, and the APC would have to offer us a recommendation for us to pass the zoning ordinance.
So what we're asking with this resolution, we're asking the area plan to develop that information.
Yes, sir.
So we're not, we're waiting for them to develop it, and then we can consider it and tweak it the way is best for us.
Correct. Do we have any further discussion or questions regarding Resolution 2017-8? No further, I'll call the question as whether to pass Resolution 2017-8 on first and final reading. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. There's one item not on the agenda that I provided it to you on your table. At the beginning of this meeting, it was under your agenda. It's a letter from Mark Maddox regarding accessibility to the second floor of the City Hall. I know we talked about this a few months back, and I talked to Mark about the availability of getting an elevator in here. So I guess it doesn't have to be tonight, but we did put, I think, $49,000 or $50,000 in the budget for next year for city building repairs. But at some point, I'd like some guidance on how to proceed. Maybe I need some more information from Mr. Maddox on the cost of developing meeting space down here. From what I gathered from my conversation with Mr. Maddox, is that it would be more, I guess, less expensive to develop a meeting room here on the first floor than it would to be on the second floor, due to the staircases, which are so close together that don't meet the fire code. And if we put an elevator in, it would require the creation of an area of rescue assistance. And so I think I can provide the council with more information regarding costs one way or the other, but it's something I'd like to kind of get nailed down by the end of the year, so that when we go to spend money in 2018, we have that knowledge there. If you guys can roll over and let me know maybe before next month's meeting, I would appreciate it.
I had a lift put in personally, and the company that did it did come here and take a look. They put lifts and elevators in Wabash College and Purdue and various places. He looked at the facility space and everything, and he did not see those code issues that you're referring to, but nevertheless, I'll talk to you about it.
Thank you, President Pro Tem Pearson. Any other comments or questions?
I think Carolyn we talked about last year, that $176,000, if I remember right.
Well, that was
Something,
from
somewhere around a
September.
proposal, or not a proposal, but anyway, looked into $176,000 or $167,000 that it would cost for the elevator to be put in. Something around that,
Well, he
if
gave-
I remember right.
That's what that proposal was, or
Uh-huh.
it was kind of an exorbitant amount. This company indicated they could do it for a max of 60 to 70,000.
I have a question.
It was not a fancy elevator, but it certainly would, it's, you know, you could build around it to the point where it was attractive enough that it would serve the purpose. It doesn't look like a utility elevator.
Councilman Garrison.
You just raised something that I never really thought about though, and that is, and maybe fire chief can comment on it, maybe he knows a little bit more about it. There is really no other exit other than that stairway, the doors at the stairway. So that is quite a bit of a fire hazard being up there. I mean, it should be, yeah, it should probably be, I think, I don't know what the codes are, but I think if you put another exit, it would have to be farther away than where the exact one is.
You have to have 2 escape routes, we don't have that. Well, I still think it's best to do down here. You're at the ground level right here, you got an open space, you can do a lot with it for that type of money. You can hold more people here than you can in that room.
Are there any further questions or comments from the council? Saying none, I appreciate it, and I appreciate hearing your input in the next month. We'll move next to city council comments and requests, starting with President Pro Tem Pearson. Councilman Stewart,
Nothing.
Councilman Strager. Councilman Shockley,
Nothing.
Councilman Garrison.
Yeah, we all received a letter from a citizen who lives in my district. I don't know that she wants her name put out, so I won't put the name out. Basically, I think we'd probably all be in agreement. Could not be, but there is definitely a disconnect between our ordinances and the way they're being enforced. I think this lady has a legitimate complaint. I think there's some issues down there in her neighborhood that need to be addressed. They've been on the city council floor since I've been here several times, and that's basically why I said we should keep up with some sort of code enforcement, because if the police department can't get out there to do it for whatever reason, and nobody does it, then how do we solve this lady's problem? I mean, it's obviously an issue. She sent a letter to all of us, and I believe you too. So I believe this council needs to figure out how we're going to start addressing that. However it is, I'm not pushing one way or the other, but I think it needs to be addressed. I know today, standing right out here talking, we've got a no-through truck policy, and while we're standing right out here, grain trucks driving right up and down the road. If we don't enforce what we say we're doing, how do we ever make any progress? That's it.
Thank you, Councilman. We'll move next to clerk treasurer comments and requests. Clerk Treasurer Aldrich. And we'll move to public comment. Ms. Watson, you care to?
So me again. About a year ago, we had a great session on the water situation. People are telling us what's going on. I think it's time the city gets together and lets people know what's going on with that. We told them what was going to happen for wells. It was upstairs during the day. I think we need one of the nights so people in the community keep asking, what's going on with water? How do I know? Water and sewer, what we're looking at, what we're doing, and what's going to happen.
Mr. Watson? Public comment? Ms. Gibson?
I'd just like to say something. I'm from a small town in southern Illinois, and it was a beautiful little town when I was there. And I'll make this really quick. When I go home now, it saddens me because it's got beautiful homes, but it's run down. They don't have a code enforcer. They complain. The police are too busy. They complain about gangs and everything going on. I just want to give you guys, I want you to step back and really think about this code enforcement. It is very important to keep this town the beauty that it is. When my friends come to visit, and they come a lot, the first thing they say is, this is a beautiful town. I cannot believe how pretty and how people take care of their places. Well, it's starting, but that's not happening. People are getting lazy. They're not mowing the grass. They're not taking the cars. They're not, you know, it's starting to get that way, and I just want you guys to take heed, because it's slow doing, but if you don't get a hold of it now, I'm telling you, all this other stuff you're doing is not gonna negate 3 streets down into the city, 4 streets down that way into the city. It's going to reflect people coming in. It really is. That's all I've got to say. I've seen it in my own hometown, and it's very sad because I came from a beautiful, beautiful town.
Garrison, other public comment?
I would like to comment, and I should have earlier, quickly, is that last week I did take 2 checks to the clerk's office. One was for $2,500, which was the cabinet grant from the Community Foundation. Cabinet grant and counters received that check. And then the second check was for $1,490.19, which I have a line item, but it was combined donations and fundraisers. And I've not heard yet what we have been, Senior Family Services have paid with us. I did want to comment that.
Does that include our fundraiser from last July?
Yes, it does. I can give you a specific on what that is.
How much did we bring in?
We took in, for the pork burger and beans fundraiser, we took in $557.19.
And we're planning to have a hot dog lunch next month.
What time is it?
Start.
Teach Park has a Carol Manor until 11, but
Any further public comment?
People have a supper. They can't get there. You can't get there. We could do that.
A little late. Hearing no further comment, there's one last motion to be made.
Motion to adjourn.
Right.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'll see you back here tonight. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m.
You're lucky.
Don't go.
You're not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, thank you, sorry.
I'm bringing that to you. Put them on. I have to pay you. And you could just show up to your house and say, well, we're here to, I'm fighting. I did put him up. If I put him up, he didn't. Okay, now just let me know. If you do some serious one, well, I need him in my house. He has a great meeting. Because this guy's been doing well. And the other year, I haven't heard anybody in my other 10 years on the never have to replace Just let me know when it's good time. Normally, what we have to do is we're at break day, go to the sheriff's department, contact city contacts chief contacts me. No, I'll do that. Just let me know when we're going to look at it. But I have to, because we have to do payment.
Based on
Sorry, the chair, I swear.
A couple of our projects over here, and talked to the Lions
So, you don't have to let me know when you want to do it, and I will talk to
maybe they'll pay. Maybe we it didn't go to someone else, it needs it. We'll be fine.
We'll have to take, if they walk out, say, we have to, actually, what's residential rates people.
Well, let's hold off on saying anything about it. Let's hold off on saying anything. Larry.